just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are.
Especially for Madeleine and Oliver, I love you just the way you are.
Slowly. Oliver, Madeleine and Simon, relatives and friends. Firstly, I must say how honoured I was to be asked by Madeleine and Simon to say a few short words to Oliver tonight. Oliver, believe it or not, I took out your mum when she was a little older than you are now. I never dreamt then what I will be doing now though. Oliver, I remember going out with your mum and dad the evening before you were born, or was it conceived? Either way, they were very excited. We went to Fortnum and Mason's for a snack. Mum sent back the soup, Dad sent back the main course, and they both complained about the dessert. So you can see that certain things don't change over the years. The next day, on the 16th of June 1980, a small 10-pound, 7-ounce Oliver Korn was born. As Dad said, you only get out of life what you put into it. Most of our circle of friends were either pregnant or had just had babies, but I must admit you were the only kid to be that size. As most mums will tell you, the larger the baby, the less trouble they are. And in those first few awkward weeks of life, you had become known in our family as No Trouble Oliver. All through your life, to us and many of our close friends, you've been no trouble at all. When you come over to play, you're always polite, smiling and cheerful, just how a young man should be. The only no trouble tag, the only person to disagree with this no trouble tag is your mum. But then she is a little potty. Even your grandma Marion confirmed this to me at lunch yesterday. Instead of realising how easygoing and problem-free you were, she would be moaning and groaning in between going to the local shops. Not at Brent Cross like most young housewives, but down the Via Veneta in Rome or the Fifth Avenue in New York. As Madeleine says, when the going gets tough, the tough go shopping. I remember the time, Oliver, when you came over to tea at us with your proud mum and grandma. You were a newborn, and we all thought it so sweet when my daughter Natalie, aged 1 at the time, started kissing you on the cheek. It wasn't until she had drawn blood that we all realised she'd given you a nasty bite on your face. But you, No Trouble Oliver, didn't bat an eyelid. Mum and Grandma did though. But I now know that all is forgiven as you're sitting next to Natalie tonight. I think Natalie was just preparing you for your brother Thomas. The little monster with a smiling cherub face. I can understand now how you've become such an expert at karate, taking your black belt next month at such a young age. But practicing on Thomas all the time, is it really fair? We were all really impressed with your achievement in shul yesterday. A long mufti and haftorah beautifully sung. Your parents can also be proud of your scholastic achievements. After going to Hasmonean Nursery, then Holland House School in Edgware, you got into one of the finest schools in London, namely City of London. A superb achievement for a boy, according to his mum and dad, did no homework then and still does none. Don't they know that boys and homework don't work well together? Thomas, you were also superb in shul yesterday. I hope you can learn from your brother's temperament, determination and humour. Oliver, you've grown up to be a superb kid, giving your parents a lot to be proud of. I would like everyone to join me now.
The house is nearly finished and you look absolutely spectacular tonight. Daddy, I hope that I have not given you those grey hairs. Although nowadays I think that they are most likely to be paint. I know that it is not only Mummy that has helped to complete the house. It is you who has worked every night, paintbrush in hand, when all the decorators have fled. As a father, you cannot be beaten, and I will always try to follow the example that you have shown me. What can I say about Thomas? You all know him already. Although most see him as a noisy and boisterous child, I know the real Thomas. He is a loyal, loving and caring brother who would do anything for me. I hope you shall all enjoy the rest of this special night with me. So come on, let's boogie the night away.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Well done, Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now welcome to the microphone to say a few words about your host and hostess, Mr. Richard Roston.
Oliver, Madeleine and Simon, relatives and friends. Although Madeleine and Simon have made it known that the emphasis this evening should be on informality, it would be wrong to allow the opportunity to pass without saying just a few short words about our host and hostess, and I am pleased to claim that privilege. Since people heard that I was making this toast, there has been no shortage of suggestions for content. Shopping, pottery, taking clothes back, the eternal student, sending food back. But in the cause of brevity, and also because I understand that Madeleine and Simon are looking at a new house in a couple of hours, all the aforementioned are censored. I've known Madeleine for many years. In fact, I remember her well from school days. Even then she had her own inimitable style. A popular girl, of course, but nonetheless a source of worry to her friends. How is she going to find a husband? In fact, other than the Prince of Wales, who can afford her? But as we now know, once Simon appeared on the scene, they knew they were for each other. Of course, both would have to make sacrifices, but love conquers all, and sacrifices were made. Simon sacrificed his Porsche for a motor scooter. He sacrificed his house in Mill Hill for life as a gypsy. And he sacrificed his tennis racket for a paintbrush. And Madeleine, ever practical and pragmatic, made the necessary sacrifices to get her man. She sacrificed shopping in Bond Street for shopping in Milan. She sacrificed the beaten-up Saab for a Mercedes, and even sacrificed the art galleries of Hampstead for the Guggenheim in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, the three main testaments that show the quality of Madeleine and Simon are here this evening. Firstly, we have shared this weekend in their pride and happiness for that wonderful bar mitzvah boy Oliver. No child can become the shining example to his generation, which Oliver surely is, without the upbringing and example of his parents. Secondly, the ability to place their family in a position of importance in their lives, as Madeleine and Simon do, is a quality that must be respected and admired. And thirdly, it's said your family are thrust upon you, but your friends, well, we are honoured to have been chosen by you, and the love and the respect we have for both of you is richly deserved and hard won by your humour, your loyalty, your kindness, and your many other attributes. Ladies and gentlemen, please charge your glasses, be upstanding, and join me in drinking a toast to Madeleine and Simon.
The toast is Madeleine and Simon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madeleine and Simon.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of the dance floor we have Oliver's cake. Could I please invite Oliver, together with Thomas, and Madeleine and Simon, if you'd all like to make your way onto the dance floor and congregate around the cake. And once the photos have been taken, Oliver, if you'd like to pick up the knife. He's got the knife, very nice of you. Blow out the candles, put the knife into the cake, and that's all we should mothers and fathers. Clap your hands, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Right, and as we take the cake off the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen, now please invite everybody to come onto the dance floor once again. It's dancing time from now to the end of the party. Come on, come and join us. Everybody up off their chairs. Come on to the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a party tonight. Right, we've got about 30 minutes left to the end of the party. 30 minutes of continuous music, starting with this one. Come and join us if you're not on the floor. Sunshine Band from Summertime '81. Dizzy. Put those right arms in the air, punch them high and tell me how you're feeling this evening, everybody. Here we go, come on. All right now, you're sounding terrible, come on. How are you really feeling this evening? Come on, tell me. Here we go, come on. Let me tell you. Right, this is your last chance to really tell me. Show me how well you can do. Here we go, come on. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Come on, I want to see you rocking all over the bar. for the last time. Commonly known as the chicken dance, status quo, rocking all over the world. Right, while we're feeling in the bit of the party mood, party spirit, we're going to have a little bit of this for you.
People, like, no matter who you are and what you do to live, thrive, and survive, there's still some things that make us all the same. You, me, them, everybody. Everybody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love.
Someone to love.
Sweetheart to miss.
Sweetheart to miss.
Sugar to kiss.
Sugar to kiss.
I need you, you, you. I need you, you, you. I need you, you. In the morning. From the cold I
John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, the Blues Brothers.
hold that moment. Smoke it, please, sir. Signify your feelings and reject the caress. Because it's so important to have a special somebody to hold, please, please.
Right, what we need now, ladies and gentlemen, we need once again Oliver in the middle of the dance. So come on, one big circle around him. We're going to do this once again because we've had more requests for him to do it once again. Everybody, come on, every single person, somebody get up, get on the dance floor. Come and join in the circle around, Ollie. Come on, do your thing. Come on now.
So hard.
Come on, everybody, come on, clap in your hands. Here we go. You can't touch this.
I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look at my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust my phone there and touch this. Fresh new kicks and pants, y'all like that, and you know you want me to so cool. Out of your seat, and get right there and catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bit, let the noise go on like that. Like that. Go a little bit, all of them, let them go.
Here we go. You can't touch this. Oh yeah, we're rocking. What about David? Come on, David. Where are you? David still here? What about Ben as well? I remember Ben was. Come on, Ben. David and Ben, let's see whoever else went in the middle was on. Come on, don't be shy. You're only on video. You're only in front of 150 people. Saves polishing the dancer anyway.
Bring it down.
Come on, everybody, we'll give them some more encouragement. Clapping your hands, cheering, lungs, screaming, shouting. Where's David? Right, who else? Oh, yeah. How about Thomas?
Ring the bell, school's back. Break it down.
Any of the over 21s, you fancy having a go this song? I want to hear those voices. Arms waving.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to
sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start.
Tell me where.
In old New York, if I can
Kick up.
make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Come on, let me see those legs high in the air. Ladies and gents. Come on, this is the big finale time. Wave your arms from side to side in the air. Join hands together. Come on, everybody, do it.
I'm gonna make a brand new start of it. In old New York. And if I can make it there.
This time, let's wake up the whole of the southwest one area of London. Here we go.
It's up to you.
Come on. Oh, brilliant. Well done. Fantastic. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You did very, very well now. Well done. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Can we have all the family in the middle of the dance floor, please? All the family in the middle. Everybody else, if you'd like to spread out to the edges of the dance floor, please fold and cross your arms for Auld Lang Syne. Leave the video camera and we'll sort it out. Right, we got anyone in the outer circle? Spread out to the edges of the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. Let everybody in that can get in.